Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to try Lord of Wolves from WarPigs. I don't know, I forgot that. Blackened India Pale Ale. I did not see a ABV on here. Per Untap, 7.7% ABV, 63 IBUs. You don't see that many black IPAs around anymore. This was packaged on 10/12/22, so a little over a month old. WarPigs is Three Floyds and McKellar combined. I don't see a lot. I've only had one here in Michigan. I did pick up, or I should say my wife did pick up, a variety pack. MK3 is the box that this one was in, down in Indiana, which Three Floyds is down there or around there. So I can definitely see them having it. Not sure why Michigan doesn't, but it is what it is. I don't even know. I think I got, the only one I've tried, I think I got at Megabeth. And that's the only one I've seen. Yeah, light chocolate colored head. It looks like a stout or a porter. It should just be, this is why I think we don't see a lot of black IPAs. You can overdo a black IPA quickly. Usually it's just to turn it colors. But most breweries, or I would say the ones I've tried, definitely take it to like a porter state with a lot of hoppiness in there, which to each their own, but that's not a black IPA in my opinion. From that pour, 2 fingers of head color, brown in color. I would say medium brown, not dark brown. Like it, I would say this is a dark brown ale more than a porter, if I had to. Usually you're just, depending on what you're using, if you're using darker grains, you're going to steep it and just put it in there at the last minute to get it to turn color. At least that's how I've made mine. You're not going to mash in all that darker grain because you still want the IPA profile. Let's go ahead and smell. I'm getting a little roasted malt, but it's almost like a roasted, I want to say citrus with a hint of fruit in there. Kind of what it's going to turn out to be. Yeah, like a lighter roasted malt with some citrus and a hint of fruit. I don't know if that's just from the roasted malts and it's going to be like a darker cherry or a very light dark cherry plum. I'm getting a little bit of sweetness. There is some hop profile, some bitterness, maybe a little bit of pine coming through also. Let's go ahead and taste. Did I said 6, did I say 6.7? 7.7. So that means this is a double. Because I was going to say this one, so I just did another WarPigs beer. And that was, I believe, 6.7%. And it was thicker than this one. That's why I was like, I think I said 7.7, but I said, did I say 6.7 because of the body? It would make more sense how light this body is with a 6.7 compared to a 7.7. Because technically, Imperial Black IPA at 7.7. I get a little bit of that ashy roasted malt in the back. The up front's kind of tame. Kind of drinks more like a porter. Not as much hop profile or flavor going on. I am getting some citrus rind in the aftertaste. I think this drinks more like a porter, especially on the back end. I almost want to say like some light ash roasted malt sweetness. Very easy drinking though. I almost want to say it's more of a dark fruit in the aftertaste, like back of the palate to the aftertaste, a light dark fruit. I'm having a hard time pulling out like the IPA characters. Um, I think the aftertaste is more grapefruit, like a grapefruit rind. But like the front of the palate, there's like really nothing there. Low, like medium or very light roasted dark coffee, kind of without, how could I say this? Dark malt, watered down, light coffee there instead of dark coffee. Uh, with some grapefruit rind in the back end. Uh, it's still good though. I still like it. I would have to go with a 3.75 out of 5. It's a good beer. I would buy it again, but just what they're saying it is compared to what you're drinking, I don't think, I think they missed it. I think they should have just called this some kind of porter, like citrus porter or something like that. And I think they would have been better off, in my opinion. I think the scores are going to look bad on this one. But 3.75 out of 5. Let's go ahead and check Untapped. None of my friends have had it. 264 people have checked it in. 3.86, so I guess I was wrong. Hoppy, rich, malty, bitter, coffee-ish. Let's see if anybody said it, anything. A lot of Milwaukee people have had this. Yeah, somebody gave it a 2.5, 3.75, 3.5. Yeah, so if you're into black IPAs and you like that coffee side, or like the porter light stout, I think you'll like this just hopped up a little bit more. Go ahead and pick one up. If you enjoyed this review, check out some more over here. And until next time, cheers.